Hello, welcome to Senior Living with Shirley. Have you ever wanted to start a new chapter in life? Try something new and different, but you thought you might be too old? You're not. I'm 70, and I want to challenge myself to do something new and exciting and different. Am I afraid? Absolutely. 100%. But I want to challenge myself to keep learning new things, to try new things, and not live in fear. This channel will be dedicated to overcoming adversities, thriving with disabilities, and facing fears. This will be a real honest look at my everyday life as a single senior, sharing experiences, challenges, victories, and of course, some hardships. Here I will speak openly about my disabilities, adapting to changes as a polio and breast cancer survivor. Whether you're navigating aging, health challenges, or mobility issues, you're not alone. I'll speak on my insecurities that I still struggle with today, even at 70. This will be a safe place for us boomers and future boomers to communicate. I know we're living in a time where things have drastically changed, but we have no choice but to adapt to the changes. Single Living with Shirley will be about resilience, independence, and personal growth at any age. Look, it's not all bliss. Loneliness, silence, pity sometimes sneaks in. But I have to say to myself, Shirley, you don't have time for that. And so I just keep it moving. You'll see videos of my everyday activities as I go about my day. It's a struggle sometimes, but we boomers, we were cut from a different cloth. My channel is for encouragement, inspiration, motivation. It's about embracing life on our terms and accepting the things we can't change, but learning to adapt and keep it moving, no matter our age or our circumstances. If you're looking for authentic conversation on the next chapter of life and finding purpose, you're in the right place. I'll take you along with me as I build courage to follow GPS, to which I call George, Paul, and Sam. Look, y'all, I am really stepping out of my safe, controlled comfort zone, challenging myself to learn something new and exhilarating. Well, exhilarating, my GPS gives me exhilaration. Let me tell you guys something. My granddaughter and I, we are foodies. We love to eat out. And we were venturing out into a new city to this restaurant. And of course, I had to put directions in George, Paul, and Sam, GPS. Okay, so we're on our way and we're driving for a while and trying to get there. But I struggle with trying to follow directions for some reason from the GPS. It was telling me to make a left turn. Your turn is coming up or whatever. And for some reason, when I got to the street, I looked down the street and said to myself, that don't look right. And I kept driving. So George, Paul, and Sam, GPS, it recalibrated. My granddaughter said, Grandmother, where are we going? And I just had to laugh. I wasn't following directions. I think it's because George, Paul, and Sam, GPS, is set on a male's voice. And I'm finding it difficult to follow the male directions. So what I'm going to do is change that to a female's voice. And I think I'll name them Gloria, Paula, and Samantha. And I'm going to see if I can follow directions a little bit better. But anyway, I digress. Technology has passed me by, but I'm determined to teach myself new things, even at this age. I want something to look forward to each morning that I rise. You know, once we retire, things seems to slow down. We don't have that 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 job to rush to anymore. So we tend to slow and adjust our pace. So I started this YouTube channel to give myself something to do. I'm determined to find joy in the victories it takes to keep moving forward despite the mountains that I climb. I'll show you how I maneuver around on my crutches as I clean, cook, shop. Yes, it takes a while sometimes, but I eventually get it done. Am I tired sometimes? Yes, but probably that's because of my polio. But stillness is not an option. So boomers and future boomers, we just gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it moving. I don't have siblings or nieces, nephews, but I do have some awesome friends. So I'm counting on you boomers and future boomers to keep me company. I'll take you along on my senior living with Shirley journeys with my friends in tow. I'll bring you along as I do some backyard summer updates and maybe plant some plants. Maybe even plant some seeds. Of course, life slows down eventually, but at a slower pace, we still have value. We boomers and future boomers are going to keep it moving because that's what we do. I'm going to let you see what I've tried to keep hidden from the world my entire life. But vanity has no place in my life anymore. So stay tuned for that. Come take this journey with me. Our community is exciting, important, valuable, and needed. We are the vast majority. We've seen some things. So let's not go quietly into the night. Let's go guns blazing. Please join this exciting, supportive community focused on aging with dignity, strength, and perseverance. Because life doesn't stop at retirement, and neither should our dreams.